Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We made that bling 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 yesterday. Have you guys seen my picks? I be posting my picks on X. I'm making the videos right here on YouTube, but last minute I'll be posting picks right there. But on to the main card, UFC Fight Night, guys. There's a lot of fights, 11 fights, but I'm only gonna pick three because it is late night session, do the research. Tired. I got other stuff going on. So I did do the research. The Wild Man pick, it's an underdog. So I really like this fight. I'm gonna kick it off with the prelims. Why? It's the first fight of the night, right? We got women fighters in the UFC. I always try to have at least one women's fight on the UFC, and this one's gonna be a good one because the first one we got, I believe her name is Josephine Quanez. She's like from Switzerland or something like that, and she's gonna be fighting against Josefine Quatsuin. She's Brazilian, right? So I saw the weigh-ins, right? And Josephine, she's undefeated, fighting against Josefina has 3 losses, right? Josefina has the advantage if you like the breakdown on the age. She's younger and more experienced fighter, Josefine, right? But what I saw from the weigh-ins, that Josefine, I noticed her energy, right? I like studying the weigh-ins and see how they are. I felt her like she came all rough, strong, trying to intimidate her opponent, and I kind of don't like that. That tells me that mentality, psychologically, she's scared of her opponent, and the height, yeah, Josefina's taller by her by a couple inches, but Julianne, the Brazilian, she was not backing down. She's like, all right, I'm right here, standing my ground. And I really like the Brazilian fighter, Josefine Cotton. She's a shorter fighter. She's strong, firm. She got the jiu-jitsu background, so if it gets on the ground, she gets to jiu-jitsu. So I'm gonna go with the underdog, Josefine. Wait, Josefine Katsun. No, sorry, the lines are wrong. Sorry, I'm gonna confuse you guys, right? So I'm even confusing myself right now. That's what we're doing the late night session, right? So I believe I'm gonna give you the current line, right? Um, so I'm checking right now what Vegas, see what the current lines are. Let me check on this route. Sometimes we have these problems. It's okay. It's like late night. So 168 is the underdog, the Brazilian, right? She's plus 168. I did it right now. So she should be the Brazilian. And I put both the names right. Both the names the same, which is horrible on my mistake. I'm like, how am I doing this? And it is late night session. I'm like, why am I saying the names the same, right? So I'm gonna fix this right now and doing this. I do my own thing. I do all the work and everything. So it takes me a while, as you guys could see. All right, let's do it now. Let's show you guys the correct. Oop, that's my next slide. Late night session, right? All right, look. So Josephine Cotson, she's a favorite. She's the one that's undefeated. So if you want the one that's undefeated, is Josephine Quatz. She's from, I believe, Sweden. Sweden, let's go. And the Brazilian, Julia Palser, she's the shorter one. She was more firm, and she stayed there. She's with the Brazilian. It's plus 188, right? When I saw the line. And now it dropped. It opened about plus 188, plus 168. What does that tell me? That a lot of people are betting money on the Brazilian. So it's plus 168 for the Brazilian, right? And the heavy favorite is the one for Switzerland, and her line is minus 188, right? So the line changed. And it opened, when it first opened, I'll call her Juliana. It was plus 187 the percent, not plus 168. And Josephine, the favorite, was minus 225. Now a lot of people are betting, I believe it's the sharks like me, are betting money on Julia. And you will see an upset. This Brazilian girl, sorry, I went on for a while. Juliana Brazilian, gotta correct the names. It is late night session, right? I make these mistakes. It's for making these videos, right? So, Julian, I believe she's gonna win. So, my mistake. I apologize, but she is gonna win that. She's gonna go on to the next one. That's a prelim. That's a 4 p.m. Pacific time, my time, guys. It's California. The next one, I really like this fight. I'm soon. I believe this one on the fight. It's the fifth fight, right? So number 11, and it keeps on going up. So it's probably like the sixth fight, but on the card, it just is fifth fight, right? So Asum Oliveira, he's really good. I like how he fights, his strategy, and guess what? He's shorter than Jose Johnson, but it don't matter. Like he's not scared. He got that experience, and I like how he fights on the ground and everything. So minus 520, and we're gonna have to pair him up with someone. Why? So we can get paid more. I'm only gonna do 3 fights, right? But Jose Johnson, I really don't care. I'm gonna go with Alsun Oliver minus 520, right? It's not minus 420. It's minus 520. So you gotta pair it up with someone. The main event, save the best for last, right? We got Alex Perez, an American. He's fighting against a Japanese fighter, Tatsura Tira. I really like Tatsura. It was a minus 180. Now everyone's betting on the Japanese, minus 200, right? They're both almost the same height, but the Japanese is a little bit taller, right? He's younger. So I like that he has the stamina. But this is going to be a 5 round bout. I don't think I'll go to decision. I think Tatsuro will give him a submission or knock him out. He's really that good. Like he ain't playing around, and he wants to go up higher in the rankings, and he has to make a statement here. So I would pair up Tatsuro Tasara with a 2-man parlay only with Asu Alamara. So that should bring down the line down with the other one, and that one down. So I think it might be minus 300 or minus 250. So it's still a little bit high. I know you're like, well, you're not getting paid a lot of pay. Yeah, but that's more the safer bet. I think those go 2-0. And the wild man, the reason why I'm not adding Julia Pulsura because she's the underdog, but I really like them. I think we go 3 and then. If you guys want to go crazy to the trifecta, but I'm just telling you guys do the straight bets and pair up Asuna with Tasura. And those are my picks. Eso es lo que me gusta. Me gusta Tasura Tasera con Asun Almera, un parlay con esos dos, ¿verdad? Los favoritos, Asuma Almera menos 520 y Tatusu Tasira, esos dos parlays. Y el Wildman es alguien que va a ganar, que va a ser como sin esperar que gane, va a ser Julia Pulsera, la brasileña, menos 1.68, está más 1.88, toda la gente está apostando con ella. So, esa es buena sign. So that's a good sign, guys. So that's UFC Fight Night, guys. We're gonna do good. Last time I gave you guys picks on the UFC, we went undefeated. So I've been doing pretty good on UFC, guys. So I've been undefeated the last 2 weeks. So we'll see how we do, and let's make that money. Let's make those videos bling bling bling. If I see anything else, I'll post it on next and I'll let you guys know. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. If you want to see more videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. I got like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Picking with Papi. Bling, 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 bling. Billetes, billetes, billetes.